As a professional barber, you'll use a variety of implements, tools, and equipment. And as you cultivate your personal style, you'll also develop a preference regarding the barbering gear you choose. The universal tools of the trade in any barbershop, however, will always be combs, brushes, shears, clippers, trimmers, and razors. As barbers, we use different combs to effect different haircutting techniques. Combs are available in a variety of styles, including the all-purpose comb, which is used for general haircutting and styling. An all-purpose comb with a curved interior lifts subsections and partings while cutting. A taper comb is used for cutting or trimming where a gradual blending is required. For example, mustache trims, tapering necklines, and blending around the ear. The flat-top comb can be used for hair cutting, detangling, or to spread relaxer creams. A wide-toothed handle comb works best with clippers for flat-top styles. The tail comb is the best choice for sectioning long hair or when making partings to wrap on perm rods. The afro comb or pick combs through tight curl patterns or permanently waved hair. Combs must be sanitized after each client. Remove loose hairs from the comb and wash it with soap and hot water. Rinse thoroughly. After towel drying, place the comb in a disinfecting wet sanitizer per the manufacturer's directions. Then rinse, wipe dry, and place the sanitized comb in a clean, closed container or an ultraviolet ray electrical sanitizer until needed. Barbers generally use two types of shears, the French style, which has a finger brace, and the German style, which does not. Detachable blade shears are also very popular because dull blades can be readily replaced with new ones, thereby eliminating the need to send shears out to be sharpened. Shears have one movable and one stationary blade. These blades are fastened with a screw that acts as a pivot. Other commonly referenced parts are cutting edges, shanks, the finger brace, and the finger and thumb grips. The grind refers to the shear's cutting edge, which may be plain or corrugated. The set signifies the alignment of the blades, which is important because even shears with the finest cutting edges will be inferior cutting tools if the blades are not set properly. Shears are available in a variety of lengths, measured in inches. Most barbers prefer 6.5 to 7.5 inch shears. Thinning or serrated shears reduce hair thickness or create special texturizing effects. They may also be called texturizing shears. The following demonstrates the proper way to hold the shears. This will become second nature to you the more you practice. Insert your ring finger into the finger grip of the still blade and rest your little finger on the finger brace. To ensure proper balance, brace your index finger on the shank of the still blade, approximately 1/2 inch from the pivot screw. Next, place the tip of your thumb into the thumb grip of the moving blade so that the grip rests halfway between your thumb tip and first knuckle. The savvy professional barber knows how to safely hold both comb and shears so that neither need to be set down during a haircut. When you palm the shears, you slip your thumb from the grip and pivot the shears into your palm. Once the shears are palmed, comb the hair with the same hand that holds the shears. Once the hair is positioned for cutting, transfer the comb to your opposite palm. This is called palming the comb. With practice, palming becomes a very natural motion. Clippers and trimmers are two of the most important tools used in barbering. They can be used for a variety of cutting techniques from blending to texturizing. Trimmers, also referred to as edgers or outliners, are essential for finish and detail work. The visible parts of an electric clipper are the cutting blade, still blade, heel, switch, set or power screw, and conducting cord. The way you hold the clipper depends on the part of the head you are working on. When tapering the nape or side, place your thumb on top of the clipper with your other fingers supporting it underneath. Or place your thumb on the left side and your other fingers on the right, with the blades pointing up. The general rule is that the clipper should be held in a way that permits your wrist to move freely. The razor is the sharpest and closest cutting tool. Razors are used for face and neck shaves and finish work around sideburns and behind the ears, as well as for hair cutting. Professional barbers rendering professional services use straight razors, not safety razors. There are two types of straight razors, the changeable blade and the conventional blade. The changeable blade straight razor is popular because it uses disposable blades, satisfying sanitation standards while at the same time eliminating the need for honing and stropping. The conventional blade straight razor is a hardened steel blade that requires honing and stropping to maintain its cutting edge. The structural parts of both conventional and changeable blade straight razors are the back, head, point, edge, blade, shoulder, shank, heel, pivot, tang, and handle. Always follow the manufacturer's directions when changing the blades on a changeable blade razor. One method is as follows. Hold the razor firmly above the joint of the handle and shank. Use the teeth of the razor guard to catch the blade and push it out of the razor. Always store used blades in a sharps container until ready for disposal. Position the end of the blade into the razor groove. Use the teeth of the razor guard to slide the blade in until it clicks into position. A hone is an abrasive material that has the ability to cut steel. It is used to grind the steel and impart an effective cutting edge to the razor's blade. A strop is a leather and canvas accessory that is used to smooth and align the cutting teeth of the razor edge. The primary purpose of honing is to obtain a perfect cutting edge on the razor. The blade is sharpened by honing the razor with smooth, even strokes of equal number and pressure on both sides of the blade. Following is a method for honing the straight razor. Practice rolling the razor against the hone with no pressure. Use the fingers to turn the razor from one side to another without turning the wrist. Next, prepare the hone. Both the razor and the hone should be kept at room temperature. Depending on the type of hone used, it may need to be moistened with water or lather or kept dry. Position the hone by lying it on a hard, smooth surface or place it firmly and flatly in the palm of the hand. Place the razor on the upper far left corner of the hone with the blade edge facing toward you. The blade is stroked diagonally across the hone, drawing the blade toward the cutting edge and heel of the razor. Slide the razor toward the bottom left corner of the hone. The razor is then turned on its back and drawn diagonally toward the far right corner of the hone. Then upward toward the far left corner of the hone. Repeat the strokes in a slow and rhythmic manner with equal pressure. A very dull razor may require firm pressure during the first honing strokes, followed by a decrease in the pressure as the razor takes an edge. Strops are intended to bring the razor to a smooth, wetted cutting edge. A good strop is made of durable and flexible material, has the proper thickness and texture, and shows a smooth, finished surface. Most strops are made with 2 layers of material, one side of leather and the other side of canvas. Stropping smooths and shapes the razor into a keen cutting implement, and must be done prior to using the razor for shaving. The strop is usually attached to the arm of the barber chair by a closed clip. Stropping may be performed in the following manner. Hold the end of the strop firmly and tautly on a slight diagonal from the chair and as high as is comfortable. Grasp the razor so it can be easily turned between the fingers and thumb. Using a long diagonal stroke with even pressure from the heel to the point, draw the razor perfectly flat with back leading, straight over the surface. Bear down just heavily enough to feel the razor draw. Turn the razor on the back of the blade by rolling it between the fingers without turning the hand. Make a final test of the razor prior to shaving on the moistened tip of the thumb. A proper cutting edge will have a sharp drawing sensation. In addition to shears, combs, razors, hones, and strops, many other useful items are found in the barbershop, including lather receptacles, brushes and latherizers, styling brushes, blow dryers, and a hot or steam towel cabinet, which is ideal for maintaining a ready supply of warm towels. Remember, all implements and towels must be cleaned and sanitized after each use. Of course, the hydraulic barber chair is an essential fixture in any barbershop. It is easily adjustable both in height and position. Follow these guidelines when operating an hydraulic barber chair. Lower and lock the chair before a client gets in or out of it. Once a client is seated, rotate the chair to the proper position before locking it again. Skillful operation of the chair's hand and foot pump requires a smooth and quiet technique. Use the release mechanism when removing or adjusting the headrest. Remember, always refer to the chair's manufacturer's manual for the most complete and accurate operating instructions. Having the right tools, implements, and equipment, and knowing how to use them, ensures skilled and effective barbering services for your clients and professional success for you.